Hello, beautiful people from across the lands. It is your girl, Tashana Nicole. Join me on my journey to financial independence by eliminating debt, creating multiple streams of income, and inspiring others to dream again. Welcome back if you are returning, and how do you do if you are new here? Welcome to my channel. I am going to give you an update on my debt journey. This is a debt diary series, and as you all can see by the title, my debt has gone up, and I'm going to get into how it has went up and also my plan of action to begin to eliminate. So let's get into my debt payoff plan. First, I have entered a contest sponsored by Natural Light. They have dedicated $1 million to pay off 25 winners' student loan debt. So that's $40,000 per winner times 25. That gives you $1 million. So with this contest, you had to create a video explaining why you went to college. And one of the rules is you have to have the Natural Light logo in there and get creative and just tell your story on why you went to college. And so I will link the video of the Instagram post of my video that I did for that contest to possibly win $40,000. Actually, me and my kids did this together, and it was really fun. We had a really good time. So y'all should go check that out. So one of the things that I do, I research and look for, are there any other contests or any other giveaways that is geared towards forgiving student loan debt? And this is one of the ones that I have come across in the past 2 years, and I've entered. This is my second year entering, so wish me luck. But I am also researching, are there other programs or other things that are out there that may be providing money to help you pay off your student loan. Second thing I am doing on my debt payoff journey is I needed to increase my income. Now, if you follow me on Instagram and listen to the podcast, I have been very transparent about quitting my job in the midst of a pandemic. That was a very scary decision that I had to do, but I did have some things in place in regards to building up my savings. And I do have a video that you can check out, that a strategy that I use that helped build my emergency savings. So with that decision of me quitting my job, I had depleted my savings at that time as I was applying to get a new job. Successfully, I was able to do that, and I did increase my income over $8,000 for the year. And so right now I am playing catch up, rebuilding my savings. There were some things that I put on a pause, which caused this increase in my debt. I had private student loans that does not qualify under this whole COVID relief package with, student loans being paused right now. And I have another video that you can check out where I talk about President Biden's executive plan to possibly forgive student loans and just, what's the update with that and what's going on with that. So definitely check that out as well. But in the midst of me, getting this new income, I am playing catch up on getting everything kind of balanced where it was. My emergency savings basically cover my bare minimum basic needs and a few other bills, but I did put my private student loan payments in deferment, and then I also called for my car loan, which went up a significant amount, and we'll get into the numbers in just a bit, that I put a pause on as well, which caused my debt to kind of increase. But luckily, like I said, I did land me a new job, and I increased my salary pay for the year a little over $8,000. And so as I'm rebuilding my savings and catching up, that money will begin to go towards my debt. The last thing that I am doing is side hustles. Now, I have a video where I talk about one of the most lucrative side hustles that I have done thus far, which is Amazon Flex. If you are curious about Amazon Flex or have any questions on how to get started, how much you get paid, highly encourage you to check this video out, as I have made over $1,000 doing this as a side hustle. Now, I will continue to do Amazon Flex deliveries. I have been on a pause on doing that, just kind of readjusting to my new schedule. I am building a business on the side. And so, but that is something I will continue to tap into and use as a resource to kind of create extra income to put towards my debt. I also do want to add, there are other things that I am trying out to generate more income as far as my YouTube channel. I have a podcast, I have a blog, and as you may or may not know, there are really different ways, plenty of ways where you can create income online. So I am still in the learning phase, and I have been able to generate some income, but not a substantial amount where I feel comfortable kind of throwing out my debt, because this is more of a business that I'm building than a side hustle, and there is a difference. Comment below if you want me to do a video on that, a business versus a side hustle, because I feel like it get mixed up a lot. But I do want to take into consideration, as I grow and build this business, the goal eventually would, put my business in a position to be able to finance my life. And so this is something that I am building on the side as well to help me on my debt-free journey. So next, let's get into these numbers. So my debt total previous was $102,030. I don't know why I get like tripped up saying that six-figure number, but it was $102,030. Now my debt is $102,106, which is a $76 increase overall. Now there are certain areas where you're going to see on how this kind of balanced out. I know you're like, $76, girl, that is not a lot. But when I break down the numbers, you will see how some of the debt in certain areas kind of went up pretty high, and then some of the debt in other areas went pretty low because I was still making those payments, which kind of balanced it out and kind of kept me at that 76. But regardless, it's still an increase. So first, let's talk about my car loan debt. Previously, on my last debt diary, my car loan debt balance was $15,104. Now it is $15,751. That is a $647 difference. And like I stated before, I did call my car loan lender and let them know, hey, this is my situation. What are the options to me? I don't want this loan to be, to go in the negative. I don't want this to impact my credit. And they were able to work something out with me. And this was the first time since me taking out this loan that I asked for any deferment type of situation. And so they were really lenient and very helpful in that manner. So I was able to pause that where it did not affect my credit score. It did not affect my payment history, which was a big important key factor for me. So I do kind of want to highlight, if you are in a situation similar as mine, call your lenders, call your bills, and let's let them know your situation and see what they have available and what they can work out. I know for me in the past, I would just let these situations just like, you know what, I don't got it. They know I don't got it. I give it to them when I can, but not communicating and see what options that you have really makes a bad situation worse. So just call and communicate and see what they can do, because most likely they'll be willing to help, especially with everything going on in the next is my personal loan. And if you have not checked out my debt story, you know how you should. But if you have, you know that this personal loan was originally a car loan. It was just a whole lot of headache that I don't want to repeat the story, but check out my first debt diary. I dive into that. But this personal loan, the balance was $3,544. Now the balance is $3,081. So that is a $463 balance. So this was one of the loans that I was able to still pay because it was my smallest payment loan. My car loan is a very big payment for the month, but this personal loan, the payments was still very feasible for me to pay even while I was not working, because I was living off my savings at the time, and I felt comfortable enough that this is one of the payments that I can still keep paying off during this time while I'm looking for another job. That is pretty much the update on my debt-free journey. I just want to encourage anyone who is taking this journey along with me, is that sometimes it's going to be up. Most likely it will continue to go down, but there will be hiccups in life. That's just, hey, it is what it is. So I hope you found this video helpful and stayed the course on your journey. And remember, just take it one pay at a time. Until next time, remember to dream, believe, and achieve.